In this video we're going to see if we can minimise those mistakes and bring home a good result here at Suzuka. Hey guys, and welcome back to this GR2 race at Suzuka. If you haven't seen the first part, I'll put it in the description down below so you can go and check that out. So we rejoin the action here, lap number 5 as we were in the last video. We're just about to jump in the pits from 6th place. So in we come here, we're going to get another set of mediums. Look how much fuel that we've saved over the guys in front there. That's going to put us in good stead, and I'm hoping we're going to be able to jump the guy who came in just in front of us, and we can make a push on further up the field. So I'm going to fill up here. I'm going to fill up just to around the diamond, maybe a little bit more. There we go, a little bit more, so that I don't have to be careful. I have to be cautious that I was fuel saving before. So the diamond, and for those that don't know, the diamond is where you need to fill up to get to the end of the race. That diamond would be negatively skewed because we have been fuel saving. So we don't plan to fuel save for the rest of this race. We're going to go and get after the guys in front. So our fuel saving paid off. As you can see, we've jumped Andreo and we've actually come out in 10th place. So this is obviously false because there's going to be people coming in at the end of this lap. I'm not really sure why. It's always good to change at the optimum time so that you've got as much time as possible on the good tyres, but either way it doesn't matter. We're going to come into the hairpin here, a place where we've had an issue before, trying to be patient. A little bit of a slide on there, but nothing major. As you can see, we're pulling out a distance to the guy behind. I really wanted to get out of his slipstream zone so that he could not benefit from ours. We're going to pass the guy there in 9th place, the Frenchman. I don't know what's gone on there, whether he's run out of fuel or what, but we are now up to 9th place. As you can see up ahead, we've got a Brit and a German, and staying with those guys is going to be absolutely critical to getting a good result in this race. Coming through 130R again with these fresh medium tyres is an absolute dream. Pick our braking point here into the Casio triangle. Maybe a bit conservative, but it doesn't matter. We've got to get a good outlap. We can't afford to make any mistakes. And let's see where we come out after the pit stops. So coming past the start finish straight here to start lap number 7, it looks like we're going to be in 5th place. So we came in 6th, but we managed to jump that person, Andreo, because of our decent fuel saving. So now we're up into 5th, and we've got our eyes on the 2 guys, as I've mentioned before, up in front. We've managed to extend the gap to the guy behind to over 2 seconds now, as I put in a purple sector through sector 1 on these fresh medium tyres. I need to make hay while the sun shines with these, because I'm conscious that the guys around me are on hard tyres, and those that are on hards are going to be able to have the longevity in their tyres. They might not be as fast now, but their tyres will hold on longer, which means we will be at a detriment towards the end of the race. While I was talking there, we put in another purple sector through sector 2. So this lap is looking good at the moment, chucking it down to 3rd gear, here into Spoon, getting it almost onto the AstroTurf there, being a bit panicked and missing the apex of the second part of Spoon, but it hasn't hurt us too badly. We're just outside of the slipstream of the German in 4th there, but still close enough, I'm sure, for him to be feeling some pressure. So we're 3, almost 4 tenths up on the fastest lap at the moment. Coming down again into the Casio triangle, we get this a little bit better now. Good traction coming out here, down onto the start finish straight, and I put in a 2.5 second improvement on my best, but still about 4 tenths off the Brit there, as you can see, who's got ideas like myself of getting on with it. As we come through the S's here on lap number 8, I'm beginning to get conscious of tyre wear. If you have a look in the bottom left there, you can see the red bars are beginning to grow and the white bit diminish as these tyres begin to go off. We seem to be much quicker than the German in the first sector here. As we come in to the first Degner, no problems. Come out of the second Degner, be patient on the throttle. Coming round into turn 10 and 11, which is the hairpin. You can see a second there just up in front. That's how close we are. A little bit of a slide there as we try and get on the power, but nothing crazy. Coming round the sweeping turn 12 here down towards Spoon. Got to be careful of this tyre wear now. How we're braking, just got to be extra conscious that we don't end up on that AstroTurf, and then we'll be spun round and our 5th place will be gone. Looking back to the Frenchman behind there, the gap is still growing, so I can very much look ahead and just try and keep the pressure on and keep the guys in front honest, because although we're 1.5 seconds behind and it looks quite a distance, I know when someone's 1.5 seconds behind me, I'm conscious of it. So we're going to come down here to start the penultimate lap, lap number 9. Let's see how much, there you go, how much the tyres have cost us. We were about 9/10 of a second slower than the lap previous, and that is down to tyre wear. So not only are you going to be losing time now, the car's going to be a bit more slidey. It's going to start sliding across the tarmac, and the back end, which is normally quite stable in these cars, but can, as we can see and has seen in this video, can bite if you don't treat it with respect, will be even more prone to having us round. So we've got to be extra conscious of that one. Coming down here into the Degners again. Things are looking alright at the moment. It looks as if we're catching the guy in 4th who's getting a bit ragged there. As you can see, he went out onto the AstroTurf there. Still holding at least a 1.5 second gap, but he's looking ragged. We know from the pit stops that certainly the guy in 1st is on hard tyres, so unless he gets overtaken by the 2nd place guy, he's pretty much sorted. He's not going to have any tyre wear issues. I'm not sure about the guy in 2nd, I didn't see that. However, I know that 3rd and 4th, the Brit and the German, are going to be having the same issues as me, because they were both on the medium tyres. To be honest, I haven't actually found the tyre wear to be too much of a problem. I don't know if that's because I'm getting better as a driver and my throttle control is better, or I just haven't been that affected in this race. I'm definitely braking earlier there, as you can see me braking before the cone markers, trying to compensate for that tyre wear. But coming out of the final corner to start the final lap here, things are looking okay, to be honest. I will be happy with this 5th place. We're going to keep pushing to try and keep this guy honest. We know he's struggling, and if you have a look ahead, he's going to go in too deep, get on the AstroTurf, come to the inside of the track, overcorrect, and he is gone. He's thrown away that 4th place. It looks as if he's going to hang on to 5th. Having a look at the leaderboard there on the left hand side, it doesn't look like he's been overtaken to this point, but he'll be definitely under pressure there, because the guys were definitely under 10 seconds behind me, and he would have lost some serious time with that move. So what we need to do now, we've done a good job with the fuel, as you can see there. We've got plenty of fuel to last us to the end of the race. I'm just going to settle for 4th and bring this one home. We know the guy in 1st is on hard, so there'll be no touching him. And to be honest, the 2 Brits in front are just too far ahead, and I really don't want to push with these tyres to try and catch up with them, because I'll do just what the German did and throw it away. So you've got to know when you're on this journey to getting better and better and collecting those driver rating points, when to just settle for a good result. Let's try and avoid those cones there, because as we know, they can just be launching pads. Nice and patient with the throttle, coming down this back straight. We call it a straight, it's not straight, it's like Interlagos. Coming down towards 130R for the final time. I'm going to lift to make sure I get through it. stay away from that Astra on the right, pick my braking point down to the Casio triangle here, nice and patient, no need to push. As you can see there on the throttle, nice and easy so we don't spin out the tyres, and we're across the line to take 4th place. Fantastic. That's also, guys, why you never give up. So those guys who have a crash or something, just don't give up, or don't get down or despondent from the race before like I could have been, because it's a new race. The next one is a new opportunity to get yourself back up those leaderboards, and I am very happy with this because ahead of me was 1A rank and 2B ranks, but that means I beat 6 A ranks and even an S rank driver. So this is going to chuck my driver points right up and get me ever closer to that A, despite that disappointment last time out at Bathurst. As that 4th place is confirmed there, I can confirm I got 1200 points for that race. Absolutely crazy. So I'm now within 1500 points of 30,000, which is the yardstick for an A ranked driver. So I'm so close now, and I'm hoping to get that in the next week or two, so stay tuned. And with that, guys, I'm going to end the video there. As always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the new format of the video in 2 halves. Please let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section, if you prefer one video or a 2-part video. I'm interested to find out what your thoughts are. Please also hit the like button and make sure you are subscribed to the channel if you haven't already. Thanks again so much for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers.